My name's Jeff Bajorek, and my career in sales has been a hell of a ride. And I want to bring you along with me. And if you prefer to sell things at a premium, if you never want to win a deal on price, rethink the way you sell. Hey, welcome back to the show. My name's Jeff Bajorek, and I'm here to help you rethink the way you sell. This is the third in a series of 5 questions that I'm asking as part of this "What is your why?" exercise. And go back, listen to the earlier episodes. Look, they're not long. This is kind of a little preseason for this Rethink the Way You Sell podcast. Started it with a kickoff trying to explain why I'm doing this podcast, who it's for, what the point is, how I arrived at the decision to make this podcast. And then I went right into an exercise that I do with my clients right when we get started. And it's really just getting everybody on the same page with what their collective why is to make sure that everybody is aligned and really putting the necessary meat behind the efforts. Because look, we all know selling is hard. And if you don't have a decent purpose behind it, you're going to have a hard time doing it well. You're certainly going to have a hard time getting the results that you're looking for. And, that's when it becomes demoralizing and you just don't feel right about it. And it's just, you don't do your best work if you don't have a clear purpose and meaning behind the work that you're doing. And if you don't have that purpose, you don't get that same fulfillment that you should be getting. Okay? Look, selling's about more than making money. Selling's about making change. Selling's about solving problems. Selling is about feeling fulfilled by the work you do. So the first question I ask is, why do you believe in your company? The second question I ask is, why do you believe in your solutions? Well, today, why do you believe in yourself? I hand out the worksheet for this exercise, and I tell people that this might be the hardest question on the sheet to answer. A lot of people don't think about this. And I run into, it's probably 30% of the clients that I work with when we go through these exercises interactively. It's probably 30% of them say, because other people believe in me. And I'll take it, but it's not a great answer. If that is your answer, I want you to think about why those people believe in you. If you don't know, then you should ask. And then I want you to start considering the reasons that those people believe in you and whether or not you can get behind them. It's a cop-out to just say other people believe in me, so I believe in myself. No. Other people believe in you. That is the proof that you are worth believing in. But if you don't believe in you, then we got an issue. Houston, we have a problem, right? That's a reference to a movie that might be older than most of you in the audience right now, and I apologize for that. But if you know, you know, I guess. But why do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in yourself because you've accomplished things in the past? Do you believe in yourself because you do hard things on purpose? Do you believe in yourself because what you have set up in front of you is worth doing, and you know that you have the talent, the persistence, the skills, the wherewithal, otherwise, to do so? Think about that. Be as specific as possible. And now I want you to take 10 or 15 minutes. Find a quiet spot. Think about this. Write about this. After you sit down and you review those answers, are you inspired? You have a choice. Now, this is a different choice than the previous 2 questions, right? But listen, you know what you're good at. You have a pretty good idea of what you're good at. You probably have a better idea of what you're bad at, which is why it's hard to answer this question. But really think about and set your ego aside, set your fear of your ego aside. It's just you and the pen and the paper. What are you really good at? Why are you really good at it? Why are you worth believing in? When you can place this piece of the puzzle, a lot of other pieces fall into place. This is a big one, but I want you to think about why you're worth believing in. And I want you to write it down. And I'll give you a little help. This is something that I said at the end of the 5 Forgotten Fundamentals of Prospecting, when I'm talking about swagger. And I tell people to look in the mirror every day and say to yourself, I'm the best in the world at what I do. And the really scary part is I'm only half as good as I think I am. That might clue you in to this belief issue. It might give you the juice that you need to move forward. Because you are the best in the world at what you do, particularly the way you do it. And as we build out this theme of sell like you because you can't sell like everybody else, I think it was Oscar Wilde that said, be yourself because everybody else is taken. Like, listen, own what makes you significant, own what makes you different, own what makes you special. And then pour rocket fuel on that and be the best seller you can be and believe that you can. This is an important one. The next question we're going to talk about is a little bit further into differentiation and outcomes and things like that. I'll get into that in the next episode. I've got one question to follow that up that is kind of a trick question, but it's one of my favorite things to talk about, and I'm looking forward to delivering that to you. But in the meantime, what do you think? Hop on LinkedIn. There's a post associated with this. You can find it, and if you're listening to it at, I guess if you're listening to it a year after it's released, then there might not be a LinkedIn post. If that's the case, send me an email, jb@jeffbajorek.com. That's going to be up for a long time, and let me know what you think. But if you can find this conversation online, then join it. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how this is helping you. Let me know what you're learning as a result, and if you think someone else can benefit from this, then hey, share this podcast. This is a good one. We're just getting started here. But I'm so, I'm giddy and scared and nervous and everything as it relates to the show. I'm really excited about where it's going to go. So you're going to want to subscribe, and I'm hoping that you're going to want to tell a friend. But in the meantime, spend some time, think about this stuff. I'll be back soon with another episode to give you something else to think about. And thanks for being here with me. I'll talk to you then.